Good morning and welcome to Morning Mentoring with Flylady Kat, my live chat. I am Flylady Kat and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Monday. We have a 3-layer cake. Our first layer is our routines. We have 5 today. We're starting this morning with our morning routine, children's morning routines if we have children, followed by our laundry, followed by our paper, 1 inch, and then later in the afternoon our after dinner routine, and then our before bed routine for our children if we have them and for ourselves. Then our second layer of our 3-layer cake after routines is zone. We are in zone 3. That is the main bathroom, not the master bathroom, not the powder room, the main bathroom. Sometimes it's the children's bathroom. Sometimes you just call it the hallway bathroom. Sometimes you might call it the guest bathroom. Depends on where it is in your house, but the main bathroom and one other room, rooms that are not listed in the zone, other 4 zones. 1. And then we're going to, and that's only 15 minutes of decluttering, or if you're all decluttered, 10 minutes of deep clean. Total for the day, 10 minutes, one of those rooms. Next is straight into our basic weekly plan. Our basic weekly plan today is our weekly home blessing hour. That is 6 things that we do that each take 10 minutes or less, so it's going to take you up to an hour. If you have a smaller home like mine, 1,400 square feet, I could do it in 30 minutes. Okay, and that includes me vacuuming. I know Mr. B vacuums for me sometimes, but if I can do the whole house in 30 minutes. You have to be prepared, have your things ready to go, focus, get it done, and when it's over, it looks exactly the same as if I spent an hour. Okay, here are the 6 things, just as a reminder. First thing, strip your bed, put your sheets in the washer. Mine are going right now. Second thing, do our 3 little baby jobs. 3 little baby jobs are dusting. The whole house is a baby job. It's not a big girl job. It's a baby job. With a nice, beautiful feather duster, you can get the whole thing done in 10 minutes or less. We are not detailed dusting. We are feather dusting, getting the obvious dust. Okay, the third thing that we're going to do, our second baby job, is to clean the glass. Get a microfiber towel and wipe the little spots that you see with a damp microfiber towel. That's it. Not a big clean, no Windex, just that. A baby could do that. A little kid could do that. If they can reach it, they could do it. That's how easy it is. The third and easy one, which is our 4th thing, is emptying all the little garbage cans in your house and putting new liners in. How simple could that be? Then you're down to 2 little jobs. 2. 1 is vacuuming or sweeping or comboing the whole house. Maybe parts of it are carpeted, parts of it are hardwood or tile. And then mopping the kitchen and the bathrooms. That's it. That's it. 10 minutes or less for each of those 6 steps, and you will have your whole house done. The sheets will have to be put in the dryer and later put on the bed, and that's fine. Let your bed air out today. Okay? All right, let's say hello to everyone. Let's see who's on here this morning. Remember, when you're done with your basic weekly plan, the day is yours. Also, if you are a payroll fly baby, you're going to just do your morning routine and your children's morning routine and go to work unless you have a little more time in the morning. When you get home, you're going to finish with your zone and possibly part of that basic weekly plan, or delegate it, or split it up over the week, or delegate it over the week. Those are your choices. Planning is essential. If it's not planned, it's not going to get done. If it's not planned, don't try to make up for it later. Plan for it now. Okay, now let's see who's on here. Shannon Engelken is here. Joanna Sperandio is here. Donna's Place is here. Elizabeth Whaley, Tracy Allen, Ginger V. Good morning. Yasmin Sierra, Curly Kiki, Kiona, Tressa Wilson, Stephanie Morton, Margaret Rose, getting the party started, Marie Harts. It's her first day of not feeling overwhelmed. She's actually relaxed. That's what we want. Starting with the morning routine, changing the sheets, 2 loads of laundry, 1 part of weekly home blessing, payroll baby on Tuesday starts my working week. Fantastic, Marie. I'm so glad you're able to get that done today and have the rest of the day to yourself. Mr. B, of course, is here. Nilla is here. Trinda Beam. Shannon saying, what activities are you doing in your zone, Kat? I'll get to that in a minute. Questions in caps, please. Marie said, kids' morning routine, then breakfast, then meal prepping, and she's feeling great. That's fantastic, Marie. Daryl is here. Salt water. Wanda Campbell is here doing her morning routine and zone work and going to deep clean the tub. Excellent choice. Sherry Cook is here. Good morning. Week is planned. Began today praying for the needs mentioned in last night's video. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing that. That's fantastic. Larry and I prayed immediately afterward for each person who requested prayer. So we know that those people are in good hands. Brooke Jimerson is here. Good morning, Brooke. Allison Stevens is doing her morning routine. You are upstairs. I am upstairs. I haven't gone down yet. Larry bought me a cup of coffee and 2 little smart cakes, 1 point each. That's what I've had so far. Christine Laburn is here. Cranky Grandma is here. Jamise Toyer, good morning. Beautiful morning. Routine done. Going to work. Fantastic, Jamise. Carrie Joy is here. Susie Q is here. Lucy Elliott is here. Brianna Smith, good morning. Ma Elf is here from Austria. What is your name, Ma Elf? So nice to have you. Rachel Visliesel is here. Question, do you sweep the kitchen bath before mopping? Is it part of the 10 minutes? I don't. But I do take something and just sweep the, when in my kitchen, it mostly kind of goes underneath the edges. I just give it a really quick little sweep, or I take my little hand vac and go real quick. In the bathroom, you can run by with the vacuum hose and do it. Mr. B does it usually. So I actually in the bathroom take a damp washcloth or a damp cloth of some sort and go in the corners and get the hair. That's what I do. You do what you want to do, but you still do it in under 10 minutes. Good question, Rachel. Kelly Dang, good morning. Do you check your oven door for the... I didn't. I haven't done that. I have a problem kind of squatting down right now. So no, I haven't done that yet, but I will. Becky Schroeder is here. I did have a lovely weekend, Becky. Listening as Susie Q heads to work. Thanks for putting your questions in caps so we can see them better now that Mr. B has actually looked at my phone when the things are scrolling by. And Ma Elf it's the shortcut of Marie Elizabeth. Okay, Marie Elizabeth, so nice to have you. I will try to remember that you are Marie Elizabeth. Okay, Lady G, and you might have to remind me by putting your name in every time you ask a question, just a little bit, and I'll get it. Lady G, good morning. Good morning, Lady G. And Melissa Tresser saying hello. And Marie Hartz is saying, yay, Marie. All right, welcome, Marie Elizabeth. And, or if you just go by Marie. Kelly Dang said, I thought it would be harder to do the boot. I see you and have a plan for you. Yeah, that's right. I see you and I have a plan for you. Mine isn't really bad. My stove is not old. It's fairly new. It's like 2 years old, so it doesn't really. It has one little, and you wonder how does that get in there? I don't even bake in the oven that much. It's weird, but it does have one little something going on. Joanna said, I need to know, was the Roomba found? Yes. Who lost their Roomba? Who is it that lost the Roomba? I wonder if they did find it. Good morning, Nikki. So happy to have you here, and in just a few minutes, Nikki's live is going out. I mean, not live, her recording, and mine is in there too, so y'all don't forget to watch. Good morning. Nikki is so talented. Carrie P is here to join her friend Carrie Joy. So happy to have you. Okay, somebody asked me what was I doing in my zone 3. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I can only go upstairs and downstairs once a day. It's not something that is comfortable or safe to do with a gigantic boot. Larry can only go upstairs and downstairs once a day, although he has been going more often for things like bringing me coffee, which I don't ask him to do, but it's not safe for a man with one leg to go up and down the stairs, and he doesn't have a knee, so up and down the stairs is hard for him. So here's the plan. I checked all my glass. There are no spots, so I don't have to do that. The sinks are swished and the toilets are swiped as part of the morning routine. Mr. B's back is bothering him, so he's not going to vacuum. I am not going to vacuum. We've made that choice. Let's see, the bed is stripped. The garbage cans don't have anything in them, so we're not going to empty those. So, and dusting. I'm not going to clump all around up here because my foot is in the very early stages of repair. Even though it's not as bad as I thought it would be, I don't want to do anything to make it worse before I go to physical therapy and see what they say. So I've opted not to do that. When I go downstairs, I've opted not to mop the kitchen or the bathrooms downstairs or upstairs. I've opted not to. What I will do is swish and swipe downstairs. Larry may have already done it. He swished and swiped his bathroom. I did my bathroom. And that's it. Today I have to stand on my foot for a bit because I have to take care of my parents. So I'm protecting my foot. I'm skipping the weekly home blessing hour. But it will happen, and it will happen again. These things come around every week. And I'm skipping zone 3 today, probably this whole week. I don't know. We'll see. We may do something together in another room, but I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, my option. And I hope that you do that too when you're not well or something's keeping you from doing something. The thing is, it's not a habit. My habit is to do it. I'm opting out of it, but I'm not opting out of it permanently. And I want you to learn that. When you have to opt out, remember that's the choice. That the default is to do it, okay? Okay. Let's see what we're talking about here. Let's see. Michelle Scarberry, don't forget if you love Kat, support her channel by watching the entire ad when you see her in one of her videos. Thank you, Michelle. And I would say the same thing for Inspired by Nikki. She's the one who started asking for people to do that, and it inspired me, and it has made a difference in my income because this is the only way I get paid for doing these things, for spending hours and hours doing these things. And I think that it's honorable to watch the video. You know, you don't have to watch it. You can avert your eyes, turn down the volume. I don't care. If it's something that's offensive, sometimes during the political times they were offensive ads. I wouldn't have chosen those ads. But if you do it, that's so helpful to us and just takes a minute of your time. And we really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Michelle, for saying that. Jean Bouvier, good morning. Ginger says good morning to Nikki, as is Melissa. And Carrie already said good morning. Thank you. I do go by both names, Marie Elizabeth. Okay, Marie Elizabeth. Jennifer Paul, hello, and that's a beautiful name, by the way, Marie Elizabeth. Jennifer Paul, hello, my kids aren't very excited about their snow day. I told them they're going to help me clean. Remember that we're only asking them to do one little thing completely that takes less than usually 5 minutes. And then let them rest, let them play, and then do the next thing. They're not going to go boom, 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 boom. They're not a grown-up. Nor if you as a grown-up, would you want to have a day off and have somebody say, this is what you're doing today? We're cleaning the garage, you know, something you didn't want to do. So to kids, it's overwhelming. Don't give them overwhelming things, okay? Okay, Jennifer, I know you've got this. Elizabeth Whaley Avery said, I was just going to ask that to Joanne. I was just going to ask what to Joanne. Good morning, Pat. Somebody called EBGB, Roomba. It was EVGB. Okay. I don't know. Where is it? Jamise, EVGB lost her Roomba. Jamise Toyer, I've really enjoyed your collaboration with Nikki. Thank you. Aren't they beautiful? They're so beautiful. Nikki does such a beautiful job. And I've enjoyed collaborating with her very much. And I think such a worthwhile set of videos for you to be able to go back to over and over and over again. Part of your mainstay. So I think it's really smart. Candace Van Dahl, good morning, Kat. A little early, so I'm just going to lie in bed and listen. Had a bad headache last night, and I think I might be from eating better and getting off sugar. Absolutely, probably is. I had a headache myself yesterday, but mine was from pollen. We've got full-blown spring starting here. I know it'll freeze back once, but that's what we've got. Hi, Trudy Potts, my fly baby. Maggie Tullidge, good morning, Maggie. Tell me if you're new, Maggie. I don't remember seeing your name, at least not in a long time. Ruth Ann Moore, so glad I found you. You have made my life so much better. Thank you, Ruth Ann. So happy to have you here. So glad that it's made your life better. Kathy Davin, good morning, Fly family. I love it. Kelly Dang, when I watch your videos, when I can't watch them live, I try to let them go all the way through. The advertisements, thank you so much, Kelly. I knew that's what you meant. The commercials. Janetta Henderson Palmore, good morning. I need help with my routines. I always get sidetracked and just do part of them. Any suggestions? Absolutely. I have a suggestion every time, and that is to change your mind, to make an adult decision to do the routine from beginning to end, like a slinky going down the steps. If you stop the slinky, it doesn't get to its destination. Your destination is to have a neat, tidy, and orderly home. Doesn't have to be minimalistic, doesn't have to be perfectionist. It's not going to be perfect. It's just not. But let go of perfectionism with yourself. Focus on what you're doing. Do it first. Do it fast. That means stay focused and do it one thing after the other. Don't dawdle. Make it fun. Play some music. Set a timer. And finish. Those are the 4 F's of doing this program. So that's my suggestion. First thing first, change your mind. Coach yourself up. Let your adult self rule over your child self. If you let a child run the home, it will look like a child runs the home. If you let a child run your health, you will look like a child runs your health. Children can't run things. Adults run things. Choose to be the adult in yourself. Your little happy, fun, creative child self is a wonderful, beautiful part of you, but it's not the part that belongs in running things. Okay? Be the CEO. Be the alpha. Do it. Okay. Janetta, I hope that helps. Janetta, I don't recognize your name as well, at least not in this form. Maybe you changed it. If you're new, please go watch the video, How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies, on the homepage. It will help you immensely. Wanda Campbell, finished morning routine while listening. Now to zone work. Go, Wanda. Go, Wanda. Go. So happy. Fly family. I love that, Kathy, Ruth Ann said. See you. Thank you, Susie Q from Inspired by Nikki. Pat said, just take care of yourself, Kat and Mr. B. Absolutely. Shelley is here, and she said, good morning. Elizabeth said, we've got at least 2 months or more before we see spring. You know what? But it always comes, doesn't it? 2 months are going to pass whether we see spring or not. Let's get things done. Nikki's videos are soft and beautiful. Great, great description, Pat. Happiness naturally. Any suggestions for a payroll fly baby who works early in the morning and already has trouble getting out of the door on time? How do I add my morning routine in? Well, darling, you have to say to yourself, what time do I need to get up in the morning? I need 30 minutes for my morning routine. If you're taking a shower in the morning, you're going to need 45 minutes. I need that time for my morning routine. I don't want to see you putting your makeup on, driving to work. Dangerous, not smart. Okay, so, and you don't feel put together when you get to work, when you've had to rush and you're nervous the whole time because you think you're going to be late. It's not a good way to be an employee. Employee needs to be there early so they can sit down and relax before it's actually time to begin. So you want to look and see, what time do I have to be up? This is the second question you ask yourself, how many hours of sleep do I need naturally? Do you get up naturally after 6 hours? 7, 7.5, 8, more, less? That's when you go to bed. You back it down from what time you need to be asleep. And then you'll find what time you need to be asleep. Okay, so you back it down. So let's say you need to be up by 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's say that you need 8 hours of sleep. Then you have to be in bed at 9, asleep by 9, in bed by 8:30. And that's the shift you work. I worked early shift. I know what that's like. If you have to be in bed at 8:30 so you can be asleep by 9, then that's what you have to do, because when you wake up, you're going to feel refreshed at 5 o'clock in the morning. It won't happen automatically. You have to do it over and over and over again. And this is just an example. If you don't have to get up at 5, you know I don't mean get up at 5. I'm giving you an example. If you have to be up by 6, then you go to bed by 10 if you need 8 hours. If you need 6 hours and you have to be up by 6, then you have to be asleep by midnight, in bed by 11:30. That's how you do it. And then you'll have time to do everything you need to do, one after the other after the other. You can't make yourself almost do things when you're in a state of exhaustion. That was a long answer for a short thing to do. You can do it. Do it. I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it for 1 full week. Really do it. Plan it out. Coach yourself up. Coach yourself up. Do your before bed routine. You can do it. And if you're getting off early, which I'm assuming you are because you're going in early, like when I worked 6 in the morning, I got off in the early afternoon, was able to meet my children at the bus stop. That's why I did that. But I had to be in bed early. But I still had time in the afternoon, just like you might have a little time in the morning. Not all the time in the world, but time to do the things I needed to do and still get myself ready, my children ready, and be in bed by 8:30. Okay? And asleep by 9. All right. That's a long answer, I said, again, to a short question, but it's true. So happiness naturally. What is your name, darling? There's the newbie video right there. My name is Kat. Well, I won't forget that. Happiness naturally. Welcome, Kat. Maggie Tullidge, I've been watching your videos first time live. Thanks. I love your videos. Maggie, so glad you joined in. Janetta said, I am new to your channel, but I've been doing Flylady on and off for 2 years. Awesome, Janetta. Welcome to the chat. So happy to have you as part of the family, part of our party. Sometimes it turns into a party here. Amy Holmesy, have afternoon. I started the Flylady 2 weeks ago, and people have noticed and commented on how clean my house is. It has become so much easier. Thank you. Amy, welcome. So happy to have you. Where are you calling from? Where are you calling in from? Typing in from? What part of the world are you in? It's afternoon where you are. I know you must be in Australia. That's what I'm thinking. But let us know, Amy. I'm so proud of you. You're doing such a good job. Don't overwhelm yourself. Take it in small steps. Remember, little bites will get you there. Kat also says she's already getting up at 4:30. Darling, what time do you have to be at work? Are you going to bed on time? That's the key, Kat. Payroll Fly Babies do the weekly home blessing and zones after work. That's right. If they can handle it, weekly home blessing might be too much. Errands might be too much. You know, you may have to do some of that on Saturday. You may have to delegate that. You may have to parse it out into pieces. It all works. You plan it out. You're the CEO. You're in charge. You're the alpha. Get it done, and you will feel so much better. Amy's in the UK. Well, welcome, Amy. Hey, Ashley Beauty. She's here to help us. Payroll, Joanna said, oh, I already read what Joanna said. Thanks, Joanna. Marie's really enjoying listening to the motivation today. Good, Marie. Allison says, taking things one step at a time is hard. I look around and see all I need to do, and I can't help feeling overwhelmed. So I look at it and say, I have a plan for you. That's right, my love. Exactly what you do. Good, good, good. All right. Trudy said, I had a relapse with my cold and now a fever and a very bad cough. My morning routine is completed, but I will wait till after I get back from the doctor to do my weekly home blessing hour and zone. Only if you're well enough to do that. If your doctor would say to you, you know what, go home and go to bed, then I don't want you doing a weekly home blessing hour. I want you to get in the bed and rest and skip it for this week. It's not a sin. There's no sin here, okay? Get in bed and rest if your doctor says so. I'm thinking with a fever, you don't need to be doing vacuuming and mopping and things like that. You could also delegate. If there are people who are well in your family, these are not hard jobs. Woohoo! The new Kat Nikki video is up. Before bed routine. Thanks for sharing, Michelle. Before bed routine is such an important video, such an important thing for you to do for yourself. And Nikki does such a beautiful job. I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited. As soon as I get off, I'll be putting it on and then calling my Nikki to tell her what a great job she did, because I have to do it every time. She's just so, so wonderful. Hi, Gail. Joanna said, I just got notified of you and Nikki's collab. Awesome. Ashley, they're talking, Larry and Ashley are talking about The Walking Dead. Oh my goodness. Born to Book. Sherry, feel better, Trudy. Colds are so bad this year. Yes, they are. I'm here, but not at the same time. That's okay, Ashley. Micah people, my kids are so excited. Today is their first day doing their routines without my hovering, and they love being the manager of their areas. I'm the CEO. I love that. I love that. That's so, so great, Micah. I'm so proud of your family. Elizabeth Whaley Avery, I had a friend who is born organized tell me she can't understand why I just can't do things. That's the key. When you hear that, that's the key to a born organized person. That's what they say. I said, that's because you're born organized and you don't get sidetracked. And that's true. And they don't think they're born organized because they may not be a perfect housekeeper, but it's not about perfect. It's just they can get in and do it. And that's the thing. So you are so right. You are so right, Elizabeth. And I'm so glad that you have that as your little shield. Shannon Kelly, just want to let you and Mr. B know that you are an amazing couple and such a blessing to me and my family. I'm so blessed to have found you. Oh, Shannon. And we're so blessed to have each and every one of you following us. And without you, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. And we love it so much, and it energizes us. And sometimes we act a little goofy together, but just know that we love you very, very much, and all of you, and really look forward every day, twice a day if we can, coming on here and talking to you. We do. Allison Stevens, watching those videos, I can hear your voice talking right along with it. You're talking about Nikki's. That's so awesome. I know, she's great. Siobhan is here. Good morning, Siobhan. Chevy Brown. Good morning. I find routines help me feel grounded and in control, even though I have a mess in other zones. It really helps to center me. Yes. You want to feel in control. That's one of the things I want you to have, is that control feeling, Siobhan. I'm so glad you're finding that. Marie Conley says, good morning. Christine Laburn, Give Kat her thumbs up. Oh, yes, thanks. I only have 30 and there's 83 people currently watching. You know, sometimes it'll say 83 or 98 people or whatever. When I get off, 270 people have been in and out of these videos. Isn't that amazing? Just amazes me that that many people will pop on and watch us for a bit. Shannon Ingleton watched The Walking Dead last night with my husband. It's nice to have all of my activities done so I can relax with him in the evenings. Absolutely. Doesn't matter if you don't like to watch The Walking Dead or not in your family. It matters that you have time together to do the things you love. And Shannon's made a really great point. Larry's thanking Shannon. Kat says, thank you, Kat. I hope that helped you, Kat. Tracy Lynn, it took me a month to get over the flu and bronchitis. This last few days, I've started feeling myself again. Boy, do I have a lot to, catch up on today. A mountain of laundry. No catching up. Plan it out. Do it in steps. No catching up. Just step in where you are. Laundry, you're going to have to just say, okay, I want to get this laundry done by the end of the week. If I add in the normal loads that we normally get, how many loads do I need to do a day? That's what I'd like you to do. Don't overtax yourself. Maybe you want to get it done in 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't have enough laundry to last me that long. I have to wash it. But laundry's not hard. That's one thing. It's not hard. Once it's separated, it's not hard. You just put it in the machine, put it in the soap, turn it on. It washes itself in the background. You take it out, put it in the dryer. It dries itself. The hardest part is folding it and putting it away, and if you do it when it's warm and sweet, not an issue. It's more of a pleasure, okay? And it takes time yourself. Time yourself each time you fold. If you're not doing humongous loads, it shouldn't take you very long. All right, let's see. So Tracy, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Stephanie's comments aren't coming up. I don't know why, my love. Kat said, are there things I could move to an afternoon or evening routine when I have the time? From which specify what things you want to do, and I'll tell you. Christine Barrow, good morning, Crystal. Sorry, Crystal. Good morning, Crystal. Love you're back in your office. It means your foot is feeling better, or it means I haven't gone downstairs for the day. I'll be doing my live downstairs. Once I'm down, I don't come back up. Pepper Durr, but thank you. Pepper Durr, good morning, Kat. I'm waiting for people to come check my heat pump, and the house is all clean. Good, Pepper, so great. Carrie's saying something to inspire by Nikki. She loves her beautiful videos. Would you share where you found your master bedding and the glass dispensers and the laundry detergent? She has so many wonderful things that she finds. I don't know, she just must have an eagle eye for beautiful things. Oh no, did the new Walking Dead start last night? Yes, Elizabeth. Comments aren't allowed to be over 200 characters, so that might be the reason they're not going through. I could be wrong though. I think you're right, Nikki, but I don't really know. Tracy Lynn, thanks for the reminder. No catching up. 7 kids here, so it's a mountain. Ooh, how many of them are 9 or older? You know what I say about children 9 or older. They can do their own laundry. Wanda Campbell, I found that the erasable pens. Oh, you found the erasable pens? I know. You love them? Me too. Good morning, Daisy. Blue Ocean. Thank you, Carrie. The bedding duvet is from Target, and the canisters are from Walmart. I know she doesn't shop in like expensive, ridiculous places, and she finds the most gorgeous things. And I actually think that she could be in my house, which isn't beautiful, and just by her movements, her grace, make it seem beautiful. She's just awesome. Love her so much. Yes, Mr. B said only 200 letters. Good morning, Lisa Iao. So sweet. All right, we've been on here 28 minutes. Let me have a sip of my coffee. What am I using? Ooh, my Creole cup. I got this as a gift from my fly baby, Erin Erin, how do you say your last name? Sandifer, I think that's how we say it. And I just love it. I love it. So fun. I feel like I'm in her state when I drink out of this cup. Oh, and that reminds me, we're going to put up, maybe today, I'm not sure, it might be tomorrow, but we're going to put up very soon the new cup of the month, and we're going to put some t-shirts up, and we're going to put a phone cover up. So be prepared, be ready. Jen is here. Good morning, Jen. Jen, do I know you, Jen? Has it been a while, or are you new? Hadia Rahman said, good morning. When completing the home blessing hour, do you do each task in each room and then move to the next room, or each task, dust everywhere, then come back and sweep? You do each task. Each task. It makes total sense. You just go through the whole house with your whatever it is you're doing. Emptying the garbage cans or whatever. Okay? Good question, though. I write my to-dos on my whiteboard. Good idea, Kristen. Christine. I don't know why I'm saying Kristen this morning. I'm looking at Kevin and saying Kristen. That's what I'm doing, Christine. Pepper Durr, I love the Frixion pens too, and they have erasable highlighters too. Ooh, that's a great idea. Beautiful things are everywhere. Just look in the mirror. Mr. B, you're such a sweet man to tell everybody that. Abdullah Al-Mansouri. Hi, wondering about you. Wondering about a hi. Payroll fly baby, stripped beds, sheets in the washer, made bed, floors dust mopped, and house dusted, morning routine done, all before work. Fantastic, Lisa. And Lisa has added things to her morning routine, which is probably because I can't remember if Lisa has dogs or not, but there's some reason that she's added some things. Or she's done part, maybe you've just done part of the weekly home blessing hour. That's what it is. That's what you've done. Excellent. Michelle Scarberry, Stephanie, the same thing happened with my comments, but I found that adding an emoji in the front of that comment worked. Okay, try that. Even a question mark. I've seen those red question marks. That works. Hi, Kat and Mr. B. Hi, Dickie and John. I'm sure John is there with you, but maybe not. Hi, Dickie. Jackie Longnecker. Hi, Kat. Dickie's a fly baby. Working on my morning routine, then weekly home blessing hour. That's the way I like it. That's the way. Go, Lisa. Whoop, whoop. Melissa said, there we go. Kathy Devon said, sweet and B. I think you're talking to Mr. B. Karen M. just popped in. Are you able to buy your mug in the UK? I don't think so, and I'm so sorry. If it doesn't appear at the bottom, I don't think it's international. I really don't, and I'm so sorry. Good morning, Becky Stoneman. Kathy Davin, yeah, that's what I thought. Happiness naturally. Kat said, I'm trying to do the minimum for the morning routine. So, example, swish and swipe or other things. Yeah, you do them in the morning, baby, because they don't take long. Do them in the morning. It's just that all together, you have to do these things to get ready for work. So, let's go through it real quick, Kat. Let's go through it real quick. So, you're going to get up in the morning. Somebody's probably still in the bed, unless you sleep alone, or then somebody's in the bed. If somebody's not in the bed, you make the bed. Doesn't take long. It's not perfection. You're just making the bed. Go to the bathroom. Wash your face. How long does that take? You got to wash your face. You got to go to the bathroom. Brush your teeth. Got to do that. Go ahead and put some moisturizer on, because if you're a woman who's working, you need some moisturizer on your face. You're out there exposed to the elements, and if you're in your late 20s, even in your early 20s, you need moisturizer. Moisturize your face. It takes how long? Put on your makeup. You wearing makeup at the office? If you're not, don't worry about it. If you are, put your makeup on. Don't do that kind of detailed makeup where you're having to draw on your eyebrows with the fancy big and the big liner. You don't have time for that. You're going to do your fresh face for work. Fresh face. Save that for fancy times. We're doing a fresh face. Takes 5 minutes. And then you're going to go straight from that to putting your clothes on. You've got to get dressed for work. Now all you have left to do is wipe the sink and swish the toilet, and that does not take long. March yourself to the kitchen, put your dishes away while your coffee is brewing. You're going to have a cup of coffee in the car, right? You look good, girl. You're dressed. You got your makeup on. Did you remember your jewelry? Did you remember a little perfume? Go into the office. You got your fresh face. Your hair looks nice. You fixed your hair. You didn't take forever with your hair. You just did a little simple hairdo. And you get in your car. Maybe you have a little breakfast sandwich, something. Get in your car. Go to work. Now you can pay attention. You're not rushed. You've got your coffee, maybe. I don't know. You don't have to put makeup on in the car. When you get to the office, you're going to get there a little bit early. You're going to feel good, Kat. You've got this. You can do this. What time do you have to be at work? What time do you have to go to bed? Those are the questions you have to ask yourself. What time do you need to wake up? Do it. Don't wait till later. Waiting till later will cause you to not do it, and you will not be forming habits. Do it. If you're constantly on this shift, then this isn't going to be hard for you. It's not going to be any harder for a person who has to be at work at 9. It's not, because you have to do this every day, so you just change your inner clock to match. You can do it, Kat. You've got my name. I've got yours. You can do it. Twins. Go, go, go. Okay. All right, let's see. I see Blue Ocean has a question. I'm just going back for just a minute to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let's see. I think Dickie said that would be great to have a phone cover and t-shirts. Okay. Daisy said, I have upstairs master bathroom and kids master bathroom downstairs and a powder room, so how can I fit all of them in? And also I plan to do my son's room this week. Darling, you're not doing the master bathroom, you're not doing the powder room, you're doing the main bathroom. And that's the only one that you have left, which just happens to be the kids' bathroom. So that's the that's the main bathroom. The master bathroom happens in the master bedroom area in zone 4. The powder room can be one of your other rooms. Remember that your room is going to be decluttered. So if it's the kids' bathroom and it's never been decluttered, then you're going to work in there all week maybe. But you probably won't have to. Once it's decluttered, you can do one thing to clean in there. One thing, like clean the tub really well. Delegate some things. It's a kid's bathroom. How old are your kids? You're mopping every week. You're cleaning the toilet and the sink. You're swishing and swiping every day. It's not going to be really, really dirty. The tub might need something. Daily maintenance of the tub keeps it clean, but maybe you're going to do something in there and then go to your other room, whatever the other room is. If the powder room needs work, that could be the other room. Let's work in there. If the powder room doesn't need work, then go to the next one. Go to the next room and work in there, your son's room, whatever. How old is your son? Get him in there with you. If he's big enough, and if he's old enough, you might even delegate some things for him to do. That's how you do it. Don't freak out. And here's the thing. Not that you're freaking out, but I just have a feeling that by the way you phrased your question, it's making you nervous, Daisy. And it's not going to go away. It's going to happen every single month. Boom. Boom. Months come around so fast. We're already in the middle of February. Can you believe that? Way back when we were planning for Thanksgiving wasn't way back. It wasn't just yesterday, right? And now we're in the middle of February. Before you know it, we'll be laying by the pool. It'll be summertime. We'll be having picnics with aunts. Okay, so time goes by, whether you do things or not. Do them like I'm telling you, and eventually a year from now, you won't believe the difference. You won't believe the difference. Also, train up your children. Train them up. Get them learning how. They'll be happier, you'll be happier. Okay, let's go back here and see what else we've got. So that was Daisy. Sweet Daisy. All right. Yeah, that's probably not something we want to keep. Okay, Lisa, yes, since I don't read German, I would suggest that we delete that one because that's not helpful to anyone and we have no idea what's being said. It could be bad. I actually think it means it's nighttime, but whatever, let's get it out. Okay, Lisa IAO, yes, part before work will finish tonight and we do have one small dog. That's what she was doing though. She was doing her weekly home blessing hour parts. Dickie said, John's here and says hi. Hey, John. Nora Dominguez, what zone are we in this week? Nora, hello. We are in zone 3, the main bathroom, and one other room. Nora, if you're new, please let me know. Elizabeth said, I don't have emojis for a chat. They're only if I send a text message. Zone 3, Mr. B said, thank you for getting rid of that for whatever reason. Stephanie Morton, weekends is when I spend time with the kids and hubby. Because of this, my home takes a hit. I don't stop all weekend, and Mondays I'm down because it looks like a tornado hit. Stephanie Morton, little girl, come sit right here in my chair and let me talk to you. There is no reason why you can't have a wonderful weekend with your family. That's what I want you to do. However, there are some things that must be done in order for you to not feel like that on Monday. Do you like feeling like that on Monday? You don't? I didn't think so, or you wouldn't be telling me this. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to get up in the morning on Saturday morning and do your morning routine and put your children through their morning routine. So we're already starting with a clean bathroom, a tidy you've been taken care of, the kids have had breakfast. Now let's go and have a family fun day. But if you're having family fun day in the house and the kids are blowing it up, then you've got to step in as the alpha and say, absolutely not. You know, I know you're not here all week and you love your toys, but you don't need to play with more than 3 sets of things at a time because you're just stepping on them and shoving them under the furniture or whatever. You are not allowed to get in here and tear this room up like this. Absolutely not. You can play, and I love you to play, but no tearing up this living room. Stop that right now. No tearing up your bathroom, your bedroom, whatever they're tearing up. Because kids are like Tasmanian devils without control. They will tear up the house. So you have to be there, firm but kind. They're not allowed to do that in their classroom. Why would you let them do that as their mother in their home where they live? So you're going to be in charge to say, we're going to have some, and be there with them. This is Family Fun Day. Be with them. Play with them. Then you can control that a little bit more. Get them outside. But no letting the house blow up. And also 3 clutter checks at minimum, 3 clutter checks a day. After breakfast, clutter check for, this is the key now, for mindless clutter. This is not things people are doing on purpose. These are just habits that have been created. Mindless clutter for yourself and your family. We're going to do a clutter check to see what we've left out so we can enjoy the rest of the day. And so you do a clutter check. Oh, look what Mommy did. She left this here. How crazy. Look what you did. You are so funny. You didn't even know you did that. All right, so it's not mean. We're being nice. Help Mommy. Help Daddy. Help us find what we can find and get our house back tidy for just a minute, and then we can play some more. And then after lunch you do the same thing, and then after dinner you do the same thing, and then before bed you do the same thing, because that's part of the before bed routine for children. So this is what I want for you, so that on Monday, and you do your dishes, girl. After dinner routine happens. You eat. It happens. People flush toilets on the weekend. Why wouldn't you do the rest of your routines? Flushing the toilet is a routine. You've taught your children to do that. Teach them to do other things. Okay, love you so much. Not trying to come down on you, but I know you don't want it to be this way. Change your mind. Be the alpha. Be in charge. Do it. If your husband says, hey, let's all go, and the house is a mess, say, wait a minute. We're not going anywhere. We're going to clean this up real quick, and then we'll go, because I've left stuff out. And John, your husband, you've left stuff out. And Mary and Susie and Billy, let's get it all picked up. I know I'm giving old-fashioned names, but they're quick off the tongue. Get it picked up. Let's go. We're going to go. Okay? And by the way, if your children are named Mary, Susie, and Billy, those are sweet names. All right, let's go to the next question. Woo! That was good. Preach it. Okay. Let's see, where's that question? That was right there. That was for Stephanie. Okay. Margaret Rose, I want to give a public thank you to Kat and Mr. B and Marty for stopping by this past Saturday with my Starbucks treat. I think my home passed the Flylady Kat seal of approval. Absolutely, Margaret, always does. Jennifer says, good morning. Hi, Jennifer H. Karen M., my sister-in-law is going to her parents in the U.S. later this year. Might have to arrange something. My sister-in-law is going to her parents in the U.S. later this year. Might have to arrange something. I don't know what that means, Karen M. Great to see you, Margaret Rose. Roxy Wolf is on here smiling. Melissa said, good morning, Kat and Mr. B from Vegas. Just waking up. Rise and shine, Melissa. There's my new Finish the Process cup. Right there. Nora Dominguez, thank you. Ginger says, Margaret Rose, how sweet, such a pretty name. That's her last name, Rose. Isn't she lucky? Complete the process. Mr. B, you got to get the title right, honey? That's okay. We're not perfectionists. We know it says complete the process. Are you doing a living in our new strength mug? I could, but not yet. There's so many that have been requested before that, Karen, but I will if you want one. Okay, Happiness Cat says, thanks again, you're so kind. You're welcome, Kat. Lynn Shear, no notification, bummer. Melissa said, regarding clutter, do you do those in every room of the house 3 times a day? Yep. Just take a quick run through. Every room won't have it in it, and that's fine. Just you never know where it's going to be. It just kind of is like flotsam and jetsam, or whatever that stuff is called that comes in on the waves. It just kind of floats in all over the place. So it's mindless, so you have to go give it a look. Put your cat's eyes on. Go look. Have the kids look. It'll be like a scavenger hunt. Roxy said she did a cold. I don't know what that means. Daryl said, Monday, real chat with Kat. Finding a fun song you can play during each clutter check helps everyone know what time it is, and once the song is over, everything could be cleaned up with many hands. That is a fantastic idea, Nikki. You are brilliant. A fun song. Put that fun song on each time. Whatever fun song the kids like to dance around to or have fun with, and when it's over, it has to be done. Oh, I love that, Nikki. Very clever. Roxy said, I've got a cold. I need an emoji with a red nose. Somebody made a skunk mad. Oh no. Melissa, good, said thank you. You're welcome. Okay, we've been on here 45 minutes almost. I'm going to have to go. You guys have a fabulous day. I'll be back this evening. I can't wait to go watch Nikki's portion of our double video. So excited. And I'm going to take just a second to read the last three things that pop up, and that's it. And they are Joanna, Micah, and Pepper. Joanna said, sometimes you can untap the bell and then retap it and it'll reset notifications. Micah said, Nikki, I love that idea and your videos are amazing. And Pepper said, when my kids were little, we always played Fly Lady's cleanup song. That's awesome. All right, ladies, have a fabulous day, and I want you to always remember that you're beautiful on the inside. So